Hello all. Been a quiet Sunday afternoon. I thought I'd go for YouTube today instead of Instagram. Anyway, yeah, it's just a nice quiet Sunday afternoon. We've been out with the kids and bought my daughter a basic keyboard because she's learning piano. So yeah, so I have an Instagram account, but you know, let's just go live on YouTube for a while and see what happens. So anyway, so what is previously I do woodturning, so I've turned these bowls. I'm hoping that they'll become like dipping bowls for chips and dip and things like that. And this is a cypress, probably like an Italian cypress that came off our yard probably 12 years ago, so it's been curing and things like that. So I've got other videos on Instagram, you know, that sort of serialise that, but I thought I'd chuck it on YouTube for a bit of a change. So really the goal today is these have all got 2 coats of shellac or French polish on the outside, on the top part, and I've just got to get a base coat on all of them. This one's got a bit of a coat on already, so this one I started with whatever I had left on the day, but time to get stuck into it. Got myself a rag that I know I can probably still use. There we go. The beauty of shellac is that it's an organic product. Yeah, so this is stuff that I've made myself. Just find myself a little something to lean the container on. So just put a little bit at a time. So this is what we call 3 pound cut. 3 pound cut shellac. Oh, so let's just re-zero that a little bit better. Oh, there we go. So it's 3 pound cut, which is quite a thick, a relatively thick shellac, and the purpose of this, the reason I make it and use it, is to basically for sealing. You know, timber's very porous. I don't expect these elements to be stuck in the dishwasher, but they still need to be able to withstand a little bit of washing, and if you get, they stain, you know, if you get water into the pores, you know, even with a bit of a hand wash and a good dry, there's still a slight chance of, you know, a bit of mold getting in there or something like that. So it's a good idea to try and get as many of those cracks and sort of pores sealed as practical, you know, without resorting to you know, artificial resins or anything like that. So I try to avoid resin if I can. I do use it, you know, there's times when I need to, but yeah, but generally I just try to stick with natural products wherever I possibly can. So I would consider this slow TV. You know, it's live, it's uncut. You know, I'm not trying to do any special effects. This is just, you know, every time I broadcast, usually on Instagram TV or Instagram Live, it's just me mucking around, you know, just living life. You know, I'm not a dressy, showy person overall, you know, try to be low key, but I do like teaching and sharing my experiences so that, you know, someone can see what I do and see a mistake that I make. My hope is that they go, oh, he made a stuff up, he's told us what it is, and we can learn from that and minimise risk if we give it a go. So that's what life is all about, really. Giving it a crack, but if you can get some security with what you're doing, then it's even a little bit better. This one's got a nice deep fissure in there that I've got to try and smush some. Well, there we go. Right, so that's that one done. So I'm just going to basically rub that down a bit, get the rest of it. If there's bits of it there, I don't mind, because it's just going to soak into this timber eventually and just seal up. So, right. Nope. Wait, there's more. The trouble with shellac is that once it starts curing, drying out, it gets very sticky while it's setting. That is better. So these need several hours to cure. For that shellac to sort of really do its job. So I've got a few of these to do. While these are setting, I'll be doing other stuff. I'll probably jump on Instagram and probably start turning another project. The beauty of staining timber is that the different densities, where the timber is, allows for quite a wide range of effects and finishes, and you do staining, and then things will start looking, what looked like plain timber all of a sudden brings on, gets a life of its own, because all of a sudden it's able to soak up the grain and soak up a bit of polish, but it does so at a different speed or a different porosity than the others. So you just get all these sort of wondrous sort of effects, and you never know what's going to happen. I would never have guessed I'd be getting these sort of tiger marks. So that one's pretty much done as well. Trying to get the worst of the off. Could use a paintbrush, but this is very therapeutic. The other thing with this timber is we've got here quite a bit of spalting happening, which is where mould gets in and grows into the timber and creates sort of black and grey effects, and it's just nice in general terms. some turners really love it and will actually look for spalted timber, and I don't mind it as part of what timber does. That's not the be all or end all to me. So I might just pour a bit of shellac into this corner because it's a bit. Crevice is quite deep. There we go. Always try to wear gloves when you're doing this sort of work because it is very good at staining. Yeah, that's its job. That's taking a bit of space. Went for a live edge effect with most of these bowls. It was a rough coat of timber, had a bit of rot and stuff in it, so rather than plugging all those gaps, I went, you know, we'll use them and just show them off and just work around it. Yeah, the motto's to listen to the timber. We should be, you know, doing what we're told, well, I reckon, with timber, not the other way around sometimes. I'll come back and refill those. That's just very thirsty wood. Want to fill in, pour in. Had some gaps here that needed to be backfilled. Just let that do whatever it needs to do in there, hopefully soak in and not pour out the bottom. I think that there is, I thought I got it all. Yeah, my suspicions are correct. I used plasticine to form up so I could pour some resin into these, a little bit of resin into these bowls. Occasionally I keep finding out where some of the plasticine is that I didn't pick out like earlier. So, the way it is. Four to go. Only pour out a little bit of shellac at a time, just because it does start setting fairly quickly. So even on a nice cool day like today. Right. Here's another one where I thought I'd cleaned up. Obviously haven't. A lot of plasticine in this part here. I'll have to come back to this one and get my Dremel tool type thing out and I might have to claw that one a little bit. Be there all night. bit of resin in there. A couple of big gaps I needed to plug, so I wasn't afraid to use that resin there. Big wake of resin in this one here. It sort of looks like a river, which I really, it's a nice effect. This one here, retained piece of a branch or something, just to sort of, again, point of difference. This one needs a little bit poured in. down. Here's one that's probably my nicest one with regards to a bit of resin work there, with a cast on that point there. I just thought it came out quite nice. This is the only one with like a lipped base on it as well, so. Plasticine in there I need to deal to. Will come up quite nice, apart from one that I've really got to dig out some plasticine. And this one here needs a bit of plasticine dug out as well, but can I do that quickly? No question. Repair knot, so I will come back. I'll get my I don't know what you call these machines. It's not a drip, mine's a Ryobi. There's not even a bloody name on them. But anyway, it's a precision drilling tool. High-speed drilling tool. Right, so we've got a few of these that are all now just basically, we're just waiting for that shellac to do its job and sort of really soak in, cure. I'll need to give everything a bit of a sand back. Got another log that I've got waiting the wings. So I might just pour the rest of the shellac into these gaps. Help just set that up a little bit. But that really is about it for this YouTube video. I'll worry about the other stuff later on. I'm going to set up my high-speed drill, high-speed machine outside. We're going to get this bowl here. A little bit of sanding work and fixing up work to do around on that, so I'm going to do that, and we'll do that under my own steam. Anyway, we'll catch you later.